Hey guys, Coach Sam here from Fat Loss with Sam and Team SOS. I hope you're all having a great bank holiday. What you guys been up to? So you had a good one. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. I worked this morning. Obviously got back from Bali on Wednesday. Been a little bit jet lagged, but today's been the first day really where I'm feeling sort of back to normal with things. Jet lag's an absolute bastard, by the way. I think it's they say it takes you about 2 days to get over jet lag for each time zone you go through, and we went through 3 time zones. I'm on the way back from Bali, going into Qatar. So from Bali to Qatar, and then Qatar to the UK. So it was a little bit mental. But yeah, I'm back on song now and looking forward to this Facebook Live and getting back to work. Back in work Friday, Saturday, had yesterday off, in this morning, and back to work properly tomorrow now. But it was great to get back coaching today. Now guys, today I'm going to speak to you about a really good analogy. Something that I think is going to stand you in good stead if you are on a fat loss journey. Now this group is called Fat Loss with Sam. So the goal is to put out information there that's going to help you all succeed really with your fat loss efforts. Okay, so today I want to help you with a simple analogy really to help you kick on with your fat loss, because we all know fat loss can be a little bit slow, and when fat loss is slow we can get a little bit demoralized, a little bit demotivated, and it's easy just to sort of chuck the towel in and say, fuck it, I'm gonna have eat the carrot cake, eat the pizza, and self-sabotage and really slow down the process even more, and sometimes even halt it to a complete stop or even regress. And then what happens then is Monday comes along, or Tuesday if it's a bank holiday weekend like today, and then you want to start again, but it's this roller coaster of starting, stopping, and you never really get anywhere. So today guys, I wrote an email the other day and I posted it in here about the kitchen roll, or the kitchen roll, or the toilet paper analogy, and we're going to go through it today guys. Okay, so it's really simple. I was going to do this on Thursday last week, went to do it, and I didn't have any kitchen roll. So it's one of those things guys, I go shopping, and kitchen roll is one thing I never think to buy. I always go straight to the meat, buy the protein, buy my steaks, buy my veggies, get my Diet Cokes or whatever it is I'm buying. Never remember to buy kitchen roll. So yeah, that's why I need a woman in my life, I think, to remind me to buy kitchen roll. So guys, this is your fat loss journey, okay? So we're going to use the kitchen roll analogy. So you can see these guys, okay? This is what happens when you start on a fat loss journey, okay? We've got 2 kitchen rolls here, okay? And we're going to explain to you what happens when you start on your fat loss journey, okay? So what happens, guys, is, fat loss, you're not going to go from 100 kilos to 90 kilos in a week. It is a slow process, okay? And you need to be super consistent. So here we are. First week, you're really good in your diet. Yeah, you lose a little bit of weight, okay? You've dieted for 4 or 5 days, you lose a little bit of weight, okay? There. What's happened? Well, it doesn't really look like anything's happened, does it? It's exactly the same, even though you've lost a pound, okay? You might have 100 pounds to lose, okay? You've lost a pound, but it looks exactly the same, okay? You carry on for another week, you're really good in your diet, you might lose a little bit more the second week, okay? Done really well. The third week, again, you're good, you're consistent, maybe you're hitting the gym, you're training hard, yeah, you lose a bit more body fat, again, maybe, you start doing some classes, maybe in the gym, you start doing some resistance training, you're doing really well. You've been dieting for 3 weeks now, being really good, you look in the mirror, and you still can't see anything, and you think, fuck, what am I doing wrong? Why aren't I losing any body fat? Why am I still looking the same? Despite the fact that you're doing absolutely everything right, okay? So, what's happening now is, every week you're being really consistent, you're losing body fat, okay? So you're a month in, 4 or 5 weeks in now, and again, you look in the mirror, and you can't really see how much body fat you've lost. You're still thinking, oh God, what's going on? Why are all my friends doing so well? You're getting jealous of their success. You're frustrated. You're going on nights out and you're drinking slimline tonics with gin. Maybe you're being good. You're sticking to your diet really well. You're being super consistent. But look, you still can't see much of a change after 1 full month. All right? But, you've got a coach. Maybe you've got a personal trainer. Maybe Sam O'Sullivan's your personal trainer, okay? And when all your friends are drinking Coke, you're drinking Diet Coke, okay? You're saving the calories. All right, when all your friends are putting coconut oil in their coffee because they think that it's going to help them lose fat, you know better. You know that calories are the most important thing on a fat loss journey. You know the resistance training is better than cardio, so when you go to the gym, you're doing that. You know that you know that muscle is metabolic tissue, and you want to add muscle to lose body fat. So you're super consistent with that. You know the skinny noodles are better than normal noodles. Okay, so when you have noodles with your tea, you go with the skinny version. You save yourself a few hundred calories. Okay, you've been going for 5 weeks now. Okay, 5 or 6 weeks, and now you look in the mirror, and you still can't see a lot. Okay, so you need to keep going with this. All right. Okay, so you go to the gym every morning. Yeah, you're being consistent. You're drinking your water. You're staying off the high calorie stuff. Okay. If you do have a pint of beer, you're going for Coors Light. You're not drinking the Guinness. Okay. When it comes to Chinese takeaway, you're not having special fried rice. You're making your own rice at home in the microwave. It takes 2 minutes. You're using that rice instead of the special fried rice, saving yourself 400 or 500 calories just on rice. That's what smart people do. Okay. I'm trying to think of more options now. When you go to Subway, you're not having a 12-inch. You're having a side salad and having a 6-inch. So you're making sensible choices there. Okay, you're being really good. You're tracking your calories on MyFitnessPal. You're speaking to your coach to make sure that the macros you're doing are right. You're checking in properly. You're measuring your body fat regularly to make sure things go in the right direction, even if they are slow. Okay, and then what happens then? Okay, now we can start seeing a little bit of difference. Okay, this is the point now where your friends are going, "Oh, Sam, have you lost weight? Oh, Sam, you're looking really, really good." Okay, but it's been 6 weeks, and now you can only start seeing a little bit of a difference. But now you've seen a difference, you keep going. You go to the gym. You're getting stronger now. You're lifting more weight. Yeah, you can do with the squats. Okay, you started off doing 40 kilos. Now you can do 50 or 60 kilos. So every time you do a set, you're getting more tonnage. Your metabolism is getting lit up. Okay, the lat pull downs are getting easier. Maybe you're progressing to start doing some chin-ups. Okay, so the training is now getting more effective. Okay, maybe you've invested in some supplements. Maybe you're taking a multivitamin now. You've got more energy. Your immune system's better. Maybe you've bought a Fitbit. Okay, and you start tracking your NEAT. So rather than doing 5,000 steps a day, you're now doing 10,000 steps a day. So the fat loss starts picking up. It starts picking up. Okay, now you've got a bit more confidence. When you go out on a night out, maybe you start dancing rather than just sitting in the corner because you don't feel very confident. Okay, we're now 8 weeks in. Now what happens? Oh, now we can see some big changes. Okay, you can see the difference now. It's taken us 8 weeks. Okay, so guys, this is what happens with fat loss. Okay, each little thing you do doesn't really make a big difference in the grand scheme of things, but doing these things consistently, okay, means you will start seeing a big difference in your body shape. Okay, now this is the key, guys. Okay, when it comes to fat loss, because you're not going to get from where you are now to where you want to be in a week or even a month, even 4 months, 5 months. It's going to take 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, especially if you've got 4, 5, 6, 7 stone to lose. I've helped some people. Zoe, one woman I trained, I helped her lose 14 stone. Her husband Daz, I helped him lose 12 stone. It took us a year, guys. Okay, a year. But the woman lost 14 stone. He lost 12 stone. Between them, they lost 26 stone. It took us 13 months, just over a year. Okay, these results will come, but they do take time, guys. And every single one of these sheets you rip off is a step forward. Okay, you're not going to notice the tiny bit of body fat you lose, okay, from week to week, but over time, all these things that you do, the consistency of dieting, tracking your calories, training, hitting your steps, being sensible, understanding the 80-20 principle that 80% of your food should be whole food based, 20% can be treats. All of these things you do consistently. It isn't what you do in one day that matters. What you do consistently in the days that is key will lead to you looking in the mirror and thinking, holy shit, look at that. That is consistency, guys. That's what it takes in order to succeed. All right, so fuck knows what I'm going to do with all these papers. All right, yeah, I've got loads of paper towels on the floor, but guys, that's the analogy you need to think of with fat loss. Okay, don't look at it as a week to week thing. You need to be consistent over a long time, and when you've done that over a long time, you then can look in the mirror and see the difference in terms of your circumference. Okay, guys, so this is the reason why you have to do photos. You can see my hand, it is nowhere near fitting around this this toilet roll or this kitchen roll, and with this one it can almost fit all the way around, guys. Okay, so circumference measurements are key, and also photos are important, because if you are training properly in the gym, you're doing your resistance training, your shape is going to change. Okay, your shape is going to change. That's the most important thing here. Okay, so that's why you have to do photos, you have to do measurements. Okay, so guys, the take home from today is, if you want any paper towels, come and see Sam, because I've got a shit ton of them here on the floor in my spare room. And the second thing is that with fat loss, guys, you have to be patient. Okay, it takes time. Don't be a dick when it comes to fat loss and throw your toys at the pram because you've only lost £1 or £2 in a week. It's going to take consistent effort of losing £1, £2 week after week after week after week after week. And when you do that consistently, that's when you can look in the mirror and you can personally start to see changes. It's going to take you around a month to feel different. It's going to take around 2 months for your friends and family to see a difference in you, and it's going to take about 3 months for the rest of the world to see a difference in you. Okay, so don't get frustrated if the compliments are not coming straight away. It does take time, guys. Okay, but we've all got time. Okay, so it's worth sticking to it. It's worth being consistent. It's worth understanding the process you have to go through in terms of losing inches of body fat. Okay, it doesn't happen overnight, guys. I hope that was useful. I hope it was useful. I hope you enjoyed that. But I see so many women, saying, "Oh, I haven't lost any weight this week," and I'm like, "Yeah, you've been good for 4 days this week. Last week you had a really bad weekend. You've been good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. It's going to take a bit longer than that. You have to be consistent." Okay, when you can look in the mirror and say, or look at your coach and say, "Hey Sam, right, I've been good now for 12 weeks. I've stuck to my calories like 90% of the time. If I haven't stuck to them, I've gone over by a little bit. I haven't got drunk. I haven't binge drinked. I've 80% of my food has been whole food. I've had fun foods a little bit on the weekend, but I've tracked those calories. I've hit my protein like 9 days out of 10. I've drunk my water. I'm taking the supplements that you recommended to me, whether it is like a multivitamin or a fish oil or a greens drink, whatever it is. I'm eating my veggies." When you're doing all those things consistently, you will see results, guys. Okay, but consistency is the most important word when it comes to fat loss. I see people do really well for a week and really bad for a week. You add up the calories of the good week and the bad week, and they're in a huge calorie surplus. Okay, because when they're good, they're doing exactly what they need to do, which is maybe a small deficit of 5, 10, 15, maybe 20% in order to lose fat. But when they're being bad, they're in a 50% calorie surplus. Okay, so if it carries on like that, you need 5 good weeks for every bad week. Okay, because when you're bad, you're going off the rails, and that's really affecting your fat loss efforts. All right, guys, so stay consistent and you will lose inches. Guys, if that was useful, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed it. Give us some love hearts, give us a like. I hope you enjoyed that. Guys, this is a free group. Please feel free to add your friends. We had 250 members join in the last 60 days, which is awesome. And I think 90 members joined in the last 30 days, even when I was in Bali and I wasn't putting out a lot of content. So guys, in this group, you can add anyone you want to. Just click on add and chuck some friends in the group that are struggling with fat loss. As long as they're interested in fat loss, they can come in the group. And if they live local to Cardiff, even better, because my gym is in Cardiff. Also, we have a gym in Chicago as well that is running now. So if they live in those cities, we can actually coach them in person, but we can help you online as well. But this is a free group, guys. I'm not here to sell anything. I'm here to help you guys succeed with your fat loss efforts. So if anyone thinks it'd be useful, feel free to add your friends. Right, I'm going to go and watch some crappy TV. I'm drinking these, just bought these by the way, Pepsi Max Raspberry. 0 calories, guys. Anyone who says that Pepsi Max is bad for you is much better than drinking the real thing. And this is what smart people do. Smart people don't drink calories. So I'm going to enjoy one of these now and chill out with a bit of garbage TV, because I'm back in the gym tomorrow at 6 a.m. coaching. Guys, I hope that was useful. I shall speak to you soon. If you need any paper towels, give me a shout.